We are 1 month into hurricane season, and there have already been 3 named storms.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. This week, NOAA unveiled how uncrewed technology underwater, on the surface, and in the air could help get results in hurricane forecasting.
Yes, News 6 meteorologist Jonathan Kegas got a behind-the-scenes look. And Jonathan, some of this brand new technology was used for the first time during Hurricane Ian.
Yeah, Candace, some really cool stuff here. This uncrewed aircraft recorded never-before-seen data from just above the surface inside the eye wall of Ian as it approached Florida's coast. It also allowed for continuous data to flow when things got too dangerous for even the hurricane hunters. You may have heard of the hurricane hunters flying into the eye of the storm to record critical data. There are limitations, however, of where the crewed aircraft can fly due to crew safety. That's where uncrewed aircraft come in. The Altius 600 drone was deployed for the first time as Hurricane Ian neared the Florida coast.
The Altius was able to fly at as low as 200 feet and it was clocking winds over 200 miles an hour and reporting all of that in near real time to the National Hurricane Center.
Deployed from the parent P-3 aircraft while in the storm, the drone can be controlled from more than 160 miles away.
You know, we flew into the storm and it was super bumpy ride, super turbulent. And then we dropped the Altius and the pilots were concerned whether we had reached the limits of the P-3 when we went in.
If it's too intense for them to stay in the storm, that really tells you that, wow, this is a crazy storm.
The traditional instrument dropped from Hurricane Hunter aircraft is also getting a new companion. Technology continues to evolve. This is the traditional drop sonde dropped by the NOAA Hurricane Hunters. New is this smaller drop sonde. It's lighter and will be able to stay in the storm for a much longer period of time.
And so they'll serve a different role and be able to collect data as they move around the storm.
There's also sail drones that are able to sail right into the storm and will provide a much better understanding of the air and sea interaction. And below the surface, gliders will gather data of the ocean heat content out ahead of the storm.
There are certain ocean features that lurk beneath the surface that sometimes can affect a hurricane's strength as it moves over those features.
And the goal this year is to combine the never-before-had data from under the sea, surface of the ocean, and in the storm into all those forecast models to better predict the track and intensity of hurricanes. They're trying to get all 3 of those different kind of uncrewed systems into the storm at the same time. They've had 2 out of 3. Now they want to get the drone in there as well. So it's going to be really, really cool this year. Hopefully they make it happen.
And it's just one of those things where people are like, why do you keep trying to put all these things into these storms? Because there's still so much to these monster weather phenomenons that, you know, as forecasters, we still don't know about.
That's right, Candace. You've done extensive reporting on the sail drone, and that's the most critical part, that ocean-air interaction, because that's what where the hurricane is intensifying, and that's what we need to understand. And obviously, humans can't get in there. Can't get a boat in there. Can't get a plane that low. So it's the drones.
It is crazy to think about how far the technology has come in just, you know, the last 5 or 10 years. You know, I think about when I moved here 20 years ago. I mean, it's incredible. It
is. We asked them that question too. It's like, would you ever have imagined this? And they said this has been in the works for about the last 10 years. They just needed the technology to catch up. Now it is, and now it's going to be about research. So it's going to take a while to get that all into the models to really go into that data. But it's here, and they're doing a really, really good job and really hard work.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Really exciting, yeah.
All right, Jonathan, thank you.